Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is No Man's Sky. So, I did a number of things, just grinding for resources and whatnot, found some interesting discoveries. I've got those shared. I'll share those right here now, just gonna cut and show you what I discovered, and we'll be back. Okay, so during my grinding I did a little bit of exploring, finding things. One of the things was okay, so during my grinding to get some resources and prevent bits, I found this little, kind of like a spaceport hub. Did a little bit of work there, bought some exosuit upgrade charts just because I figure I'll use them eventually. Otherwise, there was a second one of these things right nearby, but then I got distracted by shinies and went to go look at them and found these weird junk things which are runaway molds, which apparently are just giant balls of mold that like sit still until you start shooting them, and then they run away until you zap them all into oblivion. Yeah, there's giant mold colonies. Kind of weird. It says used for upgrading. I think I ended up just selling them, but yeah, I'll find more if I need them. That was me warming up my laser, so hopefully zap pastors while they move, since they can pick up a good pace. Of course, I had to go hunt this thing down anyway because of the rain. And there we go. Got some crates there. Yeah. So we had some fun with that. Then we continued on. I learned that some of these really big pits in the ground, you cannot dig out of the walls. I tried. But apparently there are certain wall and floor areas that like don't dig the same. I'm guessing it's because of the way they're in there. I don't know. I'm not sure how the world design quite works with it. Like, I think you're only supposed to be able to dig down a certain depth from whatever surface. So if you have a really steep cliff, then the surface is way up high, and so you can't always dig down all the way to the bottom. I think that's how they work, but I'm not 100% sure. Just a theory that seems to match up because I've also gone dug my way down the side of one of these things a bit. And I kept going to be able to, I'd hit like a solid floor, I couldn't dig anymore. And then I'd go down further where the upper area would have been lower, and I could dig down a little bit further again. It was kind of interesting, but yeah, went around, found a bunch of salvage containers, but that wasn't the only thing I found. Let me see if I can find where it was. Yeah, found some useful items for trade. The vehicle moving around, by the way, very handy. It has a little booster to help you move faster, but mostly I use it for its storage capacity. The ancient data structures were nice. Just grabbing a bunch of more, well, navigation data and the like. Once again, salvage containers all over. I may have taken a bit of a shortcut down some of the tunnels. Minor settlement, I just avoided that. I wasn't dealing with that off camera, like off the main camera area. And I had the video silenced at this time because I was playing while getting my kids to bed. They like to watch me play games, I believe I mentioned before. But they are not very good at being quiet either, so it would have been a lot of jabbering and gibberish. Alright, so yeah, I think this is the spot here. I was like, there's some copper down there. I should go to it. But it's a little too steep, so... By the way, this is terrifying to do, because if I mistime this wrong, as you can see, I got a little nervous there and pushed the thrusters a little sooner than I probably needed to. And then still hit a bit hard, because your thrusters don't recharge until you start walking, so you only have a very limited amount of thruster in your pack until you touch down on the ground. So if you try to slow yourself down too much on the way down, you will crash and burn because you won't have anything to catch yourself at lump. Almost hit the ground there, but I caught it. That was fun. Going along, gathered a bunch of resources, bunch of knowledge stones, more technology, found a bunch of these little outposts, healed up. Doot, doot, doot. Sorry, I'm trying not to miss a few spots. Yep, there was that part there. Let's see. Came over here, found one of these big structures where you get a couple knowledge stones, and then you interact with the thing and get interaction. This one was a interesting one. Paid off really nicely though. See, there, and all. I thought that was very interesting that these were all Viking, but then this. There are 3 vast columns of words on the ancient structure, each written in a different alphabet. The first column, words are like savage runes scratched in sand. The second shows precise sequences of dots. The final column has wide and welcoming letters, almost appearing handwritten in hard stone. Blah, 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 blah. Pretty sure that was Viking. The dirt and the blood of ancient handprints cover the base of each column. I get to pick one. So I'm pretty sure the runes that were violent-like were probably Viking. The dots were probably the, I forgot the name of the robot people. And then I picked the letters thinking, I was thinking at the time periods, like old tribe, developed language. But I think the nice handwritten letters in the stone were Gek, because that's what I got. Except for that one last one, which was Atlas. Atlas language for Atlas. And I have no idea quite how that's supposed to play out in the long run, but hey, found a thing. It was cool. But that wasn't the only fun thing we found. Got more of those, more of that. Well, I was pretty busy over here. Where'd it go? There was a thing here that I definitely want to show you. Yes, this. Found this old ruin. I was like, what is this? Let's climb in and look around. More knowledge stones, hooray. And then this thing. The imprint of an ancient civilization was once absorbed. Here, sorry. Excellent. I should read that for you. Nope, not that. There we go. The imprint of an ancient civilization was once absorbed by this strange marker. The story of the Viking somehow spills out in the language of my own people. The noble travelers will be spared. Their journeys through the cosmos shall not be thwarted, so it is decreed. The will of Herc commands that the Viking shall honor the judgment and the belief of the ancients. And I was like, seek help with language or seek knowledge of the past. I was like, well, I already get language knowledge from language stones and talking to people. Knowledge of the past seemed more fitting. I did that. Tagged it so I wouldn't accidentally lose where I was going. Went over, grabbed another knowledge stone, and we'll just flew on over there. Nope, that was about right. I goofed that one up, sorry. Oh, I accidentally went all the way back. Sorry. Alright, landed, more ruins. Grab a Kino ball. Apparently the Sentinels don't like you picking those up because they decided to show up and chase after me. As soon as I grabbed it. And I was like, well, I'm not dealing with Sentinels right now. I want to explore this place, so I decided to go underground. Now, I had a little bit of knowledge of how this sort of area works. I remember playing with these areas in the past. So I was digging around, excavating the ruins, found an ancient key. And I was like, I better hide from the Sentinels. Yeah, the Gravitino balls, whatever reason, they don't like me touching them. But, hey, it is what it is. Ah, they found me. That's right, because I poked a hole in the ceiling, and I was like, whoopsie. Hide again. Get them to wear down their timer. Yep, there's the problem. I love the Sentinels just popped up at the top going, sup? What are you doing in there? And moved over here and finally managed to lose them. I really should have just dug down deeper and stayed there and just let them get lost on their own, but it is what it is. Then they deactivated. Oddly enough, that didn't mean they disappeared. From the looks of it, they just kind of floated around the area. It's like, huh. But now they weren't actively looking for me, so I didn't have to worry about them scanning me and detangling me. So I continued with my excavation. Found another ancient key. Going. It's like, okay, maybe there's more down here. Looked around. The other spots that I hadn't already looked in. I've already been in that one. But then, and yeah, just confirming. Yeah, okay, I'd already been down there. Then it was, alright, well, there's another bit of land sticking out here. Let's poke at that. I was burning through a lot of my energy for my drill, for my miner there, just because I was very busy digging up a lot of junk. Large artifact crate, and I knew from past that I need 3 keys for it. I was like, well, I only have 2 keys, I better keep looking. Handily, they actually put all the keys in the general vicinity, just hidden amongst all the ruins. Like, well, there's another excavation. Looks like a bit of a road. Follow the road. That seems to be where they like to hide the chests. Is just follow the general path. There was another Gravitino ball, and I was like, shouldn't. Probably. But also, I should grab Gravitino balls just so I have them. So I did. And then the Sentinels were once again going, excuse me, sir. We would like to have a word with you about grabbing things that we don't like touching. I had the hardest time getting over that thing until I took a little bit more of the stealing out. Then I found this, and I was digging around the base of it while I waited for the Sentinels to go away, more or less. Yep, not really finding anything here. I think it's just a pillar of part of the roadways. I do find it funny that my digger can just tear right through a bunch of the terrain, but then it doesn't dig through any of the actual items, like the structure, or, you know, harvestable items generally. It doesn't just, like, okay, I guess it does destroy certain items in the landscape, but it doesn't destroy them. So, yeah. went up here, and then I realized, yes, this is the area where the large chest is. So I've got 3 keys now. Boom, boom, boom. And we got preserved primate foot. This fossil was already ancient before it was placed into storage by some long-lost civilization. Its true age is unfathomable. And I remember seeing something about being able to create exhibits at some point, and so that's going into my storage later. But that was my main thing, and I debated, do I fight the Sentinels now? Probably shouldn't. Not right now. I've got a bunch of good stuff. Still went on a bit more harvesting, and went back to camp, swapped some things out. Once I got back to camp, I had taken my vehicle out, my exocraft. But yeah, once you get back to the camp, you can just resummon it. So it's really handy. You don't even have to go worry about, where did I leave my vehicle? I can just go, come back, and it's there. So yeah, found another one of those. And where did it go? There was something else I had found that let's see. The nice thing is I could just, by standing here, move a bunch of stuff into storage. I did find a good number of parts for my Corvette progress. And I also found a chart that is apparently going to lead to a Sentinel structure of some kind. Sentinel pillar. I'm not sure how that works yet, but I wanted to hold off on doing anything with it until I'm recording properly. But as you can see, yeah, I found a bunch of pieces for the Corvette. I went up to the space station just to drop these all off. And then I sold some of the excess stuff I didn't really care about holding on to right now. Alright, so yeah, that was basically during the break, and handed out a bunch of effigies and, other stuff for making people happy with me. A few more oddball things. That sort of deal. Got up to rank ally with the Viking. Lots of that. So yeah, that's what I did off of the, during the non-standard recording. Worked out pretty well, I'm happy with it. Alright, back to where we're at now. And actually continuing the story missions. Okay, so yeah, found some interesting things while I was working and gathering Corvette parts. Now we're over here, and the reason we're up here is because I need to pull up the galaxy map, and in order to finish up this base mission, I need to head to wherever this star system is. Let's warp there. I figure we already did a bunch of this mission last time. I want to finish it. We're so close to being done with it as far as it looks anyway. Alright. Interesting. Let's scan here real quick. Salvageable scrap. High sentinel activity. Alright, that's a major potential for places we could go. That looks like where we're supposed to be going, though. Phosphorus. Ooh, I do need phosphorus. Magnetized ferrite, high sentinel activity again. I can work with that. I picked up a bunch of these, as you probably saw during the clip, and found one. I need to put those to use at some point. I also found this baby, Sentinel Boundary Map. A strange shifting map, though hard to focus upon, this chart appears to show the location of a nearby Sentinel pillar. Such Sentinel strongholds house many secrets. I have no idea what that is, or how it works. Maybe we'll look into that after we get to this. quite the distance. But that's for a hot planet, it looks like it has a good bit of chunks of water here and there. Unless that's something else completely, but probably water? 4, 3, 2, 1. A little too fast. There we go. Let's go. This place looks like a lovely desert. Not necessarily, but interesting plants. Looks almost like a giant flower rosebud field. Oh good, it's underwater. Let's land here. Oh, slow down. Alright. Let's get a little closer to that. Can't see through this soot. Alright, this should be a landable spot. There we go. Oh yeah, this place looks lovely. The target's way over there. Yeah. Thermal protection, jibberty jab. Might as well scan these and get units from it. And be able to turn them in for nanites later. Looks like another, besides being a hot planet, it looks like it's also a lot of ocean-going stuff, so cool. Phosphorus deposits in that direction as well. That's nice. That's a funky looking critter. Well, we'll just get going.
Temperature levels stabilized.
Oh, that kind of makes sense. Going to the ocean, that the water would stabilize the temp. I still don't know if it's fair lighting. I feel like that's indicating something, but I don't know what. Hello, thing that looks like a mine? That was not what I meant to scan.
Units received. Units
Funky
received.
crystal. Are you a
Units received.
special item, or are you a salt? Okay. Do I need salt? Might as well grab them all here, I guess. Since they're going to offer these ginormous salt crystals. Anyway, and it's sort of on my way. Wait, this one's unidentified.
Units received.
Alright, more salt, yep. Carbon cytophosphate? I don't know what that is. Ow, I think that's hitting.
Units received.
Did that hurt? It did indeed hurt. Chlorine, dehydrogen. There's all sorts of weird resources on this planet. Might as well grab some while I'm here, just because who knows when I'll need them. Where'd that weird jellyfish thing go that was hit and running me? Oh, there they are. Alright, fine. You do you. Take that. Yeah, use my mining laser for defense as well, still there. That is so weird. That must be an indicator of some sort of, like, maybe a power fluctuation? I don't know. It just seems really weird that that is a thing, but it doesn't seem to be interactable. Fine. I don't think the jellyfish like me harvesting stuff here. Maybe they like their salt. Try to get some more of this plate. Oh, what is? Okay, weird seahorse-like critters. But like, Also kind of look like they're, what would you call them? Hobby horses? Okay, this ocean is very loud. Let's keep going back this way. I'll travel underwater, it's actually faster. Especially since I can use my jet propulsion underwater to be faster. Stato stuff, Stato stuff. Another unidentified one, huh? How many of these varieties of
Received.
giant crystal are there? It seems like there's a number of them. Though this one's taking a long time to harvest. Alright, probably get a lot out of it though. Hello. You look like a land critter on the water. I don't think you're supposed to be here. Candle kelp?
Units received. Weather update. Storm clearing.
Oh, no wonder it's so loud out there. Okay. Yeah, launch vehicles. Alright. We have ourselves a facility. Okay. Mine? Alright. Well, let's activate this. Perennial Enclave. That's a... Okay, that's just a landing ship. Nothing to worry about there. That's nice. I will probably come back to grab those eggs in a minute. Let's find our way in and check in here before we tick off the wildlife. Whether it's naturally supposed to be here wildlife or not is another matter. But this stuff's worth a lot for sale, so might as well grab it. Alright. What have we got? Read encyclopedia, trade, a research specimen, and I got plenty of research specimens here, it looks like. Corrupted terminal. I have reached the location marked by my base computer. The remote archive terminal hums, awaiting my input. Access. Attempting to read memory at Oof 1A. We sought an escape from reality. That's why we're all here, isn't it? I can't remember what it was like to be a traveler, to have that hope, that intolerable thirst for the new. I should never have listened to you, my love. There is no fire in this place, no trophies fit for gods. There is only darkness, the family of glass. They watch everything. The family of glass. That's an odd title. Search physical cache. I searched the physical cache attachment to the terminal. Whoever recorded this message also left a piece of technology. Cool, but what? Ooh, a movement module. Base archives. Visit remote archive terminal. Search base archives. Alright, I guess I have to go back to my base again now. Movement module. Alright, we'll install that for now. Jetpack tanks, 100%. Nice. Sprint distance, sprint recovery. I mean, the jetpack tanks being 100% larger is already huge. Nice.
Units received.
Nice. Units instead of credits. Don't get a lot of those usually, so that works. Or units instead of nanites. Just on this stuff. Alright, before we tick these off, where is my magnetized ferrites over there? Copper's over there. There was copper right there. Phosphorus over there. This one I saw something else closer. Abandoned building. Crystal sulfide. Don't care about that. Phosphorus. Distance. Copper.
Thermal protection falling.
That's weird. I could have sworn I had just seen a resource deposit much closer. Maybe I'm losing my mind. In the world.
Units
That's
received.
one of those landing. Alright, well, I think it's time to harvest some eggs. What's up, guys? We're still taking these. They are very valuable. Larval core, nice. Thank you. I'll sell these later and make a nice buck to work with. Volcanic event detected? Excuse me? Suddenly feel much less safe here. That's an interesting thing to do. Woohoo! Okay, that's a little close to comfort too. Oh hey, a sentinel going. What are you doing? Eee. I may have to run in a second. Depending on whether the sentinel drone feels I'm doing stuff I shouldn't be. The sound makes me think the sentinels took after me, but the other indicators don't. I'm not sure what to say about that. Let's just keep going. Ooh, new stuff.
Units received. Units received.
I know there should be a way to make a device, like a vehicle that can go underwater. I don't remember how to go about doing it, but there should be a vehicle I can eventually get that helps me, basically it's a sub. So for water worlds, you can actually go underwater and poke around and see things. Come on, these things take forever to mine for some reason, but they have fluorine. I don't know get much of that. Can't go fast at the same time. Also, my weapon ran out of charge.
Weather warning technology coming recharged. Technology recharged. Technology recharged.
I probably should use the different things than the ferrite dust to recharge that. Too late now. Let's go check out the funny looking rock. Does that not look like some weird giant worm monster popping out of the ground with its mouth open? Also, this water is just deep enough to slow me down, but not deep enough for me to dive under and be faster with the propulsion. There we go. Alright, where's my phosphorus at? Right there? Alright. It's underwater. Oh, there it is. I need a bunch of this, so I'm gonna have to find more of this, unless this goes down deeper than it initially seemed. Alright, more phosphorus. I need more. More. That's my oxygen supply while I'm here. There's some more phosphorus right over there. Pretty place. I love how there's some like normal, like what we're used to type of fish, and then there's murder jellyfish and weird landmine looking corals junk. Oh, hello. I know this thing will try to hypnotize me and suck me in. Hypnotic eye. Totally normal.
Units received.
Nothing to see here. What is going on with these lights? This must be some indicator of something. I just don't know what. New planetary record. Deepest ocean. I guess that means this is the deepest down I've ever gone in this game so far. In the ocean wise anyway. Ah, this is a much better phosphorus deposit. That's great. I can get what I need and then some. Also, I don't have to worry about falling in the hole because we're underwater. I just have to watch my air supply. And that seems to be pretty generous, all things considered. Alright. Next question is, where's the nearest land? Just worth getting out. Abandoned building, we're over there. Lots of crystal sulfide if I want to go around that. Submerged relic. I guess I should just grab some of this crystal sulfide while I'm here. Not blow. Step back so I don't get cooked.
Extreme heat damage.
Oh, okay,
detected.
yeah. That's what happens if you get a little too close. Definitely not good for my health. I like the little plants that help me stay underwater longer. It's just a nice touch. It's weird that it's got question marks, but I can't scan it. Whoa! You saw that, right? There's Sharky.
Units received.
I bet you're hostile. Yeah, maybe not. It's coming up as green. suggesting it isn't hostile, but there's another weird glowy spot. Pretty place. Get away! Alright. You know what I should do? I should probably head to the shore and actually build a small base with a teleporter. Just because out here, with all this salt and everything at Festival and some of these other resources I don't see everywhere else, it might be good to just be able to come out here again easily if I end up needing some of this stuff. Because I can grab a bunch now, but chances are when I'm gonna need more, I'm gonna need more. In quantity. Alright, there's a landmass I can use.
Life support power low.
Oh, let's fix that. Don't feel like running out of life support
Technology
power, thanks.
recharged.
And I think we've done enough poking around this area for now to get a nice look around and nice feel for the whole thing. Right, this is the one we were at before. Good. That's fine with me. Right up here. Good. Right now.
Extreme heat damage detected.
That's what I get for being a little careless. I was just trying to grab that last one before you. Okay, I thought that was land this way. Where is it? Just need to put down a basic teleporter setup for the time being. Quick base, basic teleporter, call it good, move on with life. Oh, look at the weird little pufferfish things. They adorable. I'm starting to feel like either this line is much further away or I'm somehow missing it. There we go. Alright. Up we go. We just build our base right here. Hello, Sentinel. Don't mind me. Just gonna... I just need a place to essentially launch a teleporter from. I don't need to poke you or anything weird like that. Red cache, crystal sulfide. What in the world is that?
Units received.
Right, dust sodium. Yeah. Okay, but what is this?
Units received. Units
I can't
received.
scan this giant thing. I can scan all this other junk, which is kind of interesting. Since I thought I'd already gotten a good number of the resources from around here. That's a different sort of hazardous looking flora.
Weather warning, incoming storm.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that giant thing. We will now build a base. We build it over on the water edge. Z, I need a base computer. Oh wait, I forgot I need chromatics. Yeah. Shoot. Never mind, we will not build a base here right now. I don't feel like arguing with trying to get that all set up. if I don't actually have that. Do I have chromatics on my ship? I do have copper. I could make it. The likelihood of this base being useful, what would be the likelihood of that? It's gonna bug me if I don't, isn't it?
Units received.
Okay, we are going to this, that, back to the starship, back to the starship, back to the starship, that to the starship.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah.
Technology recharge. Technology recharged.
Okay, got that. We got that. We are going to build this.
Thermal protection
Put it
falling.
right here. Then I will buy some copper. I don't need this much copper, but
Technology recharged.
rather, I don't need to break down this much copper, but we'll get that working. How much copper do I need? 30? Okay, we probably already have. And then some. Good. Then base computer there. Plane. Yeah, probably not a base I'm going to be frequenting, other than to collect specific resources. But I like to have my options. Then play this. Let's put it here, 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 here. Now it falls around for one door. Ceiling.
Thermal protection falling.
Come on.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
It's being difficult.
Temperature levels
Need much. I just
stabilizing.
need this to go where I want it to go.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
I almost had it. Sometimes I don't understand the snap on this thing because it just is so weird about it every once in a while. Maybe if I try this angle?
Stabilizing.
There we go. That was way harder than it needed. Build. Base computer module. Plating nanotubes. I can do that. Okay, you go here. Like so. Now the main downside I have is I don't have any gold with me, so I can't make solar panels. Just to maintain a better setup. But I can put down the biofuel reactor for now, and that will at least give me a way to go back and forth. I can grab some gold from my base, come back, build it, and that way I know it. Anti-sparrow 2 would be good. Yeah. Alright, that goes in there.
Technology recharged.
Wires. Boom to there. Alright. Oh, wait. I need to mark this place, don't I?
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Archive for user iteration lost unavailable. Possible remote terminus backup available. Download coordinates. Okay. Follow coordinates. Archive location detected. Interstellar coordinates acquired. Locate an off-world archive. Okay, I thought we were done with this. Is it just going to continuously send me on fetch quests now then? Or am I missing something? Visit remote archive terminal. Yeah, so it's the same thing as what we just did.
Thermal protection.
I'll have to get into space to tell where. That wasn't why I came to interact with this for, though. I was going to go and... this, I don't want to call this a colony. This is more like... Salt and Sea Outpost. There we go. Alright, let's go get the gold and the, what did even the battery? Magnetized ferrite. Back to my origin base, which would be the centralized camp. There we go. Come on. We can do it. Yes, I know I discovered this. I've been here. Alright, that can get stored. I'll even store this for now. Alright, I needed magnetized ferrite. This would be easier if I just do it like this. Magnetized ferrite, condensed carbon. And gold chromatic. Chromatic, gold, condensed carbon. There it is. Okay. Before I deal anything with the phosphorus, I think I was putting it away. I believe I can just go pop that in here.
Technology repaired.
And pop that in here.
Repaired. Technology repaired.
Nice. Well, that repairs almost all of my tools slots. So I can go back in here. I don't need that. Gonna keep that. This would be easier if I did this. Starship. Building, crafting, upgrading, trading. Building, upgrading. Alright, so... storage. I'll keep a few of these in storage for now, but I'm going to sell some of these. So that can go to my exosuit. That can go to my exosuit. This can go into storage. 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 Storage. Yeah, keep that there for now. Salt can go into storage. There. I'm happy with that. back to this place. Salt and sea outpost. I love that once we have to do all this weird travel to get to a place, but then we could just create a little mini wormhole and be there in no time, no matter where we were at. Kind of a funky feature in some ways. I mean, you think about it, like how it would work. Metal
Thermal
plating.
protection falling.
Make that a minute. Boom. All right. Okay. This. Boom. And this. And wiring. Boom. 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 Boom.
Temperature level
Safe.
stabilizing.
Okay, everything is in place now. That is nicely set up for what I need. Now, though, we're going to take off because lightning storms don't look like a happy thing to be out in. Let's not. I don't feel like being struck by lightning repeatedly. Hello, asteroid belt. First, let's check our handy dandy galaxy man. Oh, wait. Is it saying that the one I need is actually back in my starting area? All right. Well, before we go back there, I need to fly around here a little bit anyway. One, because I want to check things out, see if anything interesting happens. And two, mostly because I want to stop by the space station. I wish to go to the space station here so I can get the free suit upgrade and get some more language work done. See if anything else pops up while we're over there. If possible. That's a cool looking planet here. I can't look over to scan it while I'm traveling like this, but once we get there I can look over and scan it and just see if it's anything of interest to us. Go poke around at. Oh, we're going way past it. The station's out here a little bit. I guess not way past it, but still definitely out there a ways from it. New stick planet, salvageable scrap, copper ammonia salt. Yeah, could be useful later. We'll see. We've got a base on nearby planets. We're pretty well set to get back here if we need to. This is a different looking space station also. Bet this one's a Gek one. Could be wrong, but alright, let's say hello. Yep, Gek space station. Okay. First, we'll go here. What goods do you carry? Cobalt, hydraulic wiring, basic stuff. Okay, platinum, salt. Alright, let me sell you.
Units received.
I don't want to sell the gold. I want to sell the rest of the metal.
Received.
I want to sell the residual goo. I'll keep this fuel. I'll sell the crystal sulfide. And I'm happy. Alright. Hello, Gek. Person. Sales Gek, huh? Friend Gek? I'm certain I do not know this Gek yet. Meeting them now, I am overwhelmed with a sudden affection. A wave of bittersweet nostalgia sweeps over me. Odd. Request dialect. Travel symbol? Fine. Huh. Didn't understand a word of that. Huh. I catch sight of this guy leaning towards me as I pass, their tongue extended and quivering. Our eyes meet and they withdraw their tongue with a flick. We stare at each other awkwardly. Hey, awkward person, can you teach me how to say something? Yeah. So the Gek are just interesting, it feels like, with their interactions. Whoa, what is up with that guy's eyes? Look closely at those eyes. They've got, like, insect style. Snaps to attention as I approach. They seem bleary-eyed as if they had been asleep. Okay. Gek symbol, yay, Federation. Alright, so you're like, what, the Trade Federation type? Traveler. Research, suffering, physical therapist. Okay. Offer a gift since I've got that. What else do we do here? Dialect. Correct. Entity. Uh, multi-tool upgrades. Nope, I'll get those right now. Wait, what? Why can't I scan? Or interact with that? Can I just get some point of interest? Okay. Okay, just got a little carbon now. That's great. Texas. Okay. More storage, more other. More storage. 30,000 units. Don't mind if I do. Load. Request help. Viking. Wait, did I not learn anything new there? I didn't notice a pop-up. Did I just miss it? Yeah, well. Maybe I don't have any more Viking symbols I can learn or something. That one worked. Yes, the word for destroy, a perfectly normal thing to be asking about. Whoa. You, something, me friend, you, to your blah blah, approach of the mist around them. It is slightly, almost pleasantly scented. Nonetheless, I cannot help but feel a deep apprehension. The Geks seem to communicate primarily through pheromone dispersal. What I'm getting at? No Gek, something Gloria and French Loafer and Fur. I'm used to hearing barks and guttural stuff from these lights. Instead, this one appears to be attempting to whistle. Okay, that again. Moving on, nothing new there. Friendship quest. Alright, I'm happy with how this has turned out here. Is there any last people I should speak to? No, not used, apparently. To Sales Gek, IU, similar appears. Yeah, okay. Friendship symbol. Please. And I haven't spoken with you. Requesting trade symbol. Okay, I think that'll help. Yeah, I think we're done here. Time to teleport over to my... And 40 aliens, okay. Oh, 45 aliens, I missed there. Alright. I want to go to the... I never remember which one it was. It is my home base one. Central Corvette Workshop, Terminal, the nearby system. I think that means this one? The downside is I can't tell until I go outside what place we're at because of I can't just open the stellar map from here. At least not that I know of. Unless I can do it. What's this? I just jump into this. Maybe I don't have to be taken off. Not sure. It's actually a good point. It doesn't check. Okay, as long as I'm in my ship, I no, I do have to be taken. All right, fine, we'll do it. Off-world, something or other. Galaxy map. Yeah, okay, it looks like we're in the right one. Now it's just a matter of where. Where B is. That is a buttload of various freighters and like warping in. This place seems to be real popular. Blighted planet. Where is my target? Oh, wait, I think I see a symbol. There it is. Wait, what is going on with this thing? I'm getting mixed. Am I on the wrong side of a planet or something? Is that what it is? Oh, there it is. Okay. It is on which planet? That is the fiery planet. Oh, okay, my starting one. Well, let's go. New shinies await us. I'm curious what we'll get out of the deal. If it'll just give me another module like the last one did, or if it'll actually give me something else. Like something more useful. Either way, it's a good chance they'll bring me to another one of those abandoned buildings so we can get some useful resources out of the deal and work from there on how we want to handle it.
Technology recharged.
Approximate location. Go down here. If I just carefully look around the surrounding area, I may not have to quite look around as hard. Or travel as far once I do land. I am really kind of curious about that, if that's just a item though. Or, no, I think it's just rock. Yeah, that's right, this place had glowy rocks. You have my interest. Okay, that's just a resource. Any state not clear. Where's a place I can't? Well, I guess we're landing. I'm not seeing it from space, from my flybys. That way, huh? Not too far. Okay. First, what was that resource? Cobalt, phosphorus, copper, knowledge. Alright, nothing I'm particularly looking for at the moment. So yeah, we will focus on the target location, which was this one.
Thermal protection falling.
Come on, up. You can do it. Climb the mountain. Thank you. Is that it over there, or is that something else? No, that's it right there. Okay, we're good. How did I not see that? Either way, nothing a quick check should be able to address. Or if this is going to be one we've been to before. This feels like it could have been. Guess we'll know if this reacts different. Yeah, it's just the same. So, alright, so this is the one we were at before. When we first were on this planet, I had to get off of it. It just sent us back to this one. Sadly, that means I don't have eggs to harvest. Oh well, at least we can get in and talk to the computer and get out. I guess I got a few eggs I missed. It's even worth grabbing just 3, though. Terminal, what have you got for me? Reach the location, access memory, attempting to read. Didn't know what I had done to it. Was it angry, upset, alone, afraid? Could a sentinel feel such things? It hovered before me, its light catching upon 1,000 crystal shards all around, and as I moved on, it traveled by my side. That night I dreamt of the warp cage, but there was no more pain within. The drone looked at me, and I knew that I had been forgiven. I had fixed it. I had answered for my sin. I shall call it Laylaps. I searched the physical cache attachment to the terminal, left a piece of tech. Life support module. Upgrade? Okay. So, yeah, different sort of module upgrade, I guess, at least. Like, these may have, either I missed these last time, or they filled up with something new. Great tech. Yeah, I must have just missed those ones last time, because all the others were picked through. But, alright, so this is just a nice way for the game to keep throwing new upgrades at us. Solar panel power? Offering significant improvements to solar panel power. Okay, I kind of don't care about that. I'll probably sell that later. And this is one we've already been to, but couldn't harvest for glitchy reasons. Alright. Yep, so nothing new there. Great. What now? What now? Since it seems that we're all done with this one, and it just gives us more to work with every time we do it, I think it's time we move on. I've used the exosuit chart here, so let's do that. Actually, let's do this. I want to see what this is.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Sentinel nest revealed. This'll end badly for me, probably, but ooh, on this planet. Tag that. Alright, looks like I definitely have to get my ship to get over there, because that is a long hike.
Thermal protection falling.
Good thing I left my ship right up. Yeah, I want to do the exosuit too, but the Sentinel pillar is more interesting to me right now. Since we've determined that the secondary mission for the base seems to be a continuous one, maybe I'm just missing the ending of it slightly, and I just have to do this a few more times, but it's feeling more and more like it's one of those ones that'll just keep continuing and continuing, and we just get little snippets of background lore from, say, previous iterations. Okay, there is my ship. Jump on in. Take off. I need to refuel my fuel.
Technology
Still.
recharged.
Good thing I had one of those lying around. Alright, let's see. Let's just keep on this level. I don't feel like jumping off into space just to speed up by a few seconds. When going at this speed with this is Station Authority cargo probe detected? What? Contraband. Cargo scan complete. Clear to proceed. Oh, so there are contraband items? That's good to know. I guess I could have been in a lot of trouble. Okay, let's not park too far away from my place here, just because if things go real bad, I want to be able to run. Also, hello, solar vine. I probably need a special harvesting material for that, which I still don't have. Alright, Sentinel Pillar, let's go. Before we jump in, let me make sure all of my gear is fully functional. I do not want to get in here and be like, kick the door in and find out, oh, I forgot to load up. Hello, mech. I don't have particularly fond references with you. Destination. Alright, let's grab the goods here. Nothing found in.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, let's get a save. And a scan of the region. Nice. That is indeed my target. Sentinel. Sentinels. Cobalt deposit. So, like, wonder what these look like some strange pillar control nodes. That seems important. I find it weird that the Sentinel Walker can't be scanned. Like, doesn't show up as a thing. Is there an interaction area? This feels suspicious. Sentinel Pillar access node. Warning, boundary node exposed. Boundary archive status vulnerable. Shut down Sentinel forces, extract weapons technology. Let's access logs for now. Access log. Imposter detected. Override code for our blah blah blah. Manifesting personality protocol. Voice of the Hive. Aaron. Routine protocol. Prey. Experiment. Shell. Sentinel. Our Once we had no need for visual manifestation or physical form, our invisible eyes would record, sort, delete the life and death of every world there ever was or would be. We had no thoughts, no personality, no dreams. Return to main controls. Warning, boundary node exposed. Okay. Can I extract weapon technology? Excuse me? Amvo's angle atomizer. Damage potential, scanner range, repair. With current multi. So, okay, it has a mining beam, enhanced photon mirror, upgrade for the mining beam, yeah. Lone transistor, prohibited nanite powered detector. Bunch of these. All in all, trade-in price cost. Well, okay, trade-in price is almost certainly going to always be lower anyway. It has a much higher scanner range, but the damage potential is way lower. I feel like this is not worth it. Wait, I can add to my take multi-tool free, buy and add to collection? Okay, it's a free one. Decline, refuse multi-tool exchange. But, okay, so I can have a collection of these, it sounds like. I don't have to equip this one. Warning, boundary node exposed. Alright, I'll take that for sure. If it's a free thing I can take without replacing what I've got, sure. Shut down Sentinel forces. This will probably not go right. Waveform poisoning initiative. Immediate shutdown required. Oh, that worked a lot better than I thought. Boundary node exposed. Vulnerable. Log off. Sentinels disabled. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is if you come to the hive, if you find these central pillars, you can shut down sentinels in an area. That's actually super cool and very helpful. Or how that would work. I wonder if it's just a flavor. Oh yeah, it shuts down the sentinels like right in this sector, or in this area, or whether it means it shuts down the sentinels on the planet. Harvestable sentinel tech. I mean, I just shut them down. I feel like okay. How do I swap my multi-tool? I don't want this multi-tool.
Protection falling.
This multi-tool is not cool. Instead, add it to my collection. Where's my other multi-tool then? Mercy disabled. Okay. Nope, not there. Give me 1 second. I am going to look this up because this is a... I could be regretting this right now, but... How to swap back to old multi-tool. No Sky. Retrieve your old multi-tool in No Man's Sky. Open the quick menu. Press X on PC or down right, and select the swap multi-tool option. Okay, there's an option for this. Recharge equipment, summon this creatures, utilities, swap multi-tool. Oh, sweet goodness. I was so worried there for a second that it was just going to be like, you don't have a good multi-tool anymore anyway. So that's good, though. That means so you could sell them and swap them in for better stuff. But at the same time, then that means I can... Hold on a sec. Yeah, so I could swap back and forth between these. I wonder how many of these I can have. Also, this is a... whatever class this is supposed to be. Yamva's ankle athlete. I feel like this is just something I should sell. But I could take it somewhere and... yeah, I could sell it. Then, and probably make a buck. Or I could hold on to it, because it does look cool, it just doesn't serve my purposes. Compared to this baby. With the conceptual nano converter being much more bang for my buck. Alright. Did I get anything good out of this? Hello, worm. I still can't scan that thing. How close do I have to be to scan you? I guess it looks a lot closer than it is because of everything. Also, how are you turning midair? Alright, well, we're not going to ask questions. We're just going to go back to this because then I can get digits out. Alright. Is that all of them? Looks like it is. Anything else I can do with this? Can I go in this thing? It doesn't look like it. Alright, this looks really cool. Whew. Not quite as careful as I should have been. Anything else changed now since I blew those up? Nope, okay. Well noted. Cool stuff. Way to get out of the deal. Please. Got another map to it, which I could use to find a different one of these. Maybe I should save this for a Sentinel heavy active planet and then use it and see if that changes how they behave if I actually get their, like, disable one. Hard frame engine. Once the central combustion chamber at the heart of a Sentinel hard frame unit, though now cooled to the touch, it still glows with a sinister red heat. Used for upgrading. Alright, I will keep you. Especially since I kind of got you real easy and cheap. What's up, little guy? Sorry, still not looking for pets. More interested in exploration. Connect
Thermal
relic.
protection
Heal
falling.
up. Next stop. Let's go back to my ship. Use one of the ones to find a suit upgrade station. Since that seems to be my current missions, I might as well just get this done and call it good. So, ship. Hi, ship. Give me one of you. Plot route. Where are we going? I don't know if there can be more than one of these things per planet. I imagine there could be, but I'm just not 100% sure. Maybe what I'll do is I'll fly to that location, and once I'm done activating it, then I'll use another one to see if it just points me right back to it, or if it points me somewhere else. Okay, it's still a ways off. Wow, that is a ways off. Okay, that one's worth going up into space enough to use the faster travel. Okay, didn't quite work as well as I was hoping. Go up a little further. Okay, guys, I get you're teleporting in here, but you make it not seem like I'm being bombarded suddenly. 2, 1, much better. Going in. Now, I will warn, if I remember correctly, and it's probably still the same, say you use a chart, find one of these places, and then you, like, save and quit the game. Like, if you just had it marked on your map, the mark won't be there later when you reload. So, always be careful that you get what you want out of it beforehand. Sodium nitrate and antimatter housing, carbon nanotubes. I can get most of these real easy. First, I need to build a few things. So that, metal plate. I said something nitrate? Sodium nitrate. I think I just need to put some sodium in here for that.
Technology recharged.
Sodium, where are you? Sodium! Sodium nitrate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And there we go. There we go.
Technology repaired.
Okay. I'll get one of these. Excellent. So now we've done that. Our next target is to then go to here and use another one of these, and let's see what happens. Does it just be like, yo, you're here already? Or does, oh, that's cool that we can actually see those right there. Yeah, it's just gonna send me right to this one again. No, it is actually gonna send me to the door. Nice. Okay, so that's a nice touch. Oh, might as well grab these since they're right here. Any others just sitting inside the door frame?
Units received.
Kinda, actually. No, I'm gonna just mark that to make sure I don't lose it. I can easily just go in here and go, yeah, there's something in here. I can dig around. Looked like there was some right up here. Yep, there we go. Useful items. There was another. Nice. Don't care about that so much. No, I don't want to lose my mark. Okay, so yeah. That should do it. Let's get on out of here. Now what I will do here is I will take the refiner here and bring it with me. Just because I'll probably need it there for moderately the same reasons as I need it here. Save and chart. What are these? Nice. We got a good pile of navigation data now. But that's good, because I could burn through it in a second if I go to the right vendor and I'm just like, give me all this stuff. And then it'll be gone, and I will be bored. Always feels like I burn through resources so quick. Yeah, that's how it works. That's how thermal protection works in a thermally active area. Of course, the thermal protection is falling. Where else? What else would it be doing right now?
Technology recharged.
I shall refill that since I had it. And a week. One. All right. Oh well. Okay. I was like, hey, ask whoever. I wasn't sure how far that actually meant. Apparently, it meant pretty darn far. Scan that line. Bladed line. Oh, that's that. Oh, I was going too high. I wasn't locked onto the prop pod. I was locked onto just going. Let's do this. You're done. They really have interesting ways to encourage you to just, like, go out and explore planets. Because they're seriously just like, yeah, go do this. You'll find things you'll want. And some of these things you may not want. But you know what? Go out and look for them anyway.
Units received. Units received.
Whether it's, hey, you want to get more nanites and more units? Go scan things. Or do you want to, yeah, get more resources and upgrades? Go do that. Antimatter, sodium, carbon. Okay, it's all the same as last time, so I can just go and put this down. Fill it.
Technology recharged.
Not that. Sodium. 2, 3. Otherwise, I'd just gonna leave this here. I don't really care to. I don't know, it is kind of useful to have one with me. I'll carry it for now, but that's one on the list of things that I'll just happily drop if it gets in my way.
Repaired.
And this is why it's handy to have picked up plenty of raw materials, since I can just do this. Ooh, that one was an overcharge slot. I gotta remember to implement that. Let's fill in this hole here. Alright, now that's looking much nicer. This is a supercharged slot, yeah. Which one do I want to supercharge? Health? Hazard stuff. Hazard protection, life support, jetpack. Oh, so many options. Let me move this. How does that work? Charged equipment with sodium nitrate or iron battery. Technology supercharged. This technology's effects have been supercharged by high voltage nanowires in this slot. Alright, so that means this one should be... That should significantly improve my overall protection. This one will have just done toxic protection. This one, though, all of it.
Technology recharged.
Now it should have... It probably has a much higher capacity, even though I don't really have a way to look at that I can tell. That should be nice. Okay. Let me check my quest logs again. Repair the damaged pod. I just did that. Give it a minute. Yes, I did that. Okay, it's gone. So that's kind of a secondary mission that comes and goes based on what I find and do. That one's there. Purchase basic Corvette modules. I don't really want to do that yet. That one I think just comes up for whatever planet I'm on. I think it's time to move on to being back to our main quest for a bit longer and see what comes up next. So I've been very happy with the things we were able to do. Get out of there. Man, they are really intent on having these warp in here. Wonder why they currently have these just coming in like this. And I feel like there's definitely some way I should be able to contact these and do something with them. Cargo bay, bromide salt. I'm trying to attack them. Just want to fall. Are any of these the right type of freighters? Because I know the frigates, freighters, whatever you want to call them, that you can own, actually have landing pads, like a docking bay. And I'm not seeing it with these. And apparently I got turned around. Or they just straight up disappear. Nope, there they are. So, freighter, tag you. Elemental power fluid, I don't care about that. Yeah, is there no way for me to... Nope, nice. It's unavailable, that's not what I was going for anyway. Can't open communications. Galaxy map doesn't help. Some freighter squadron. Freighter and squadron. Yeah. So I should be able to own a freighter. I don't know how that can happen. So this one, see, looks like that's their escort squadron. I don't see a landing pad state anywhere. Doorway in. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go in and see what's inside this thing. Alright, so it wasn't a landing pad so much as a entrance, kind of like a space station. Let's go and talk to the captain and see what happens. I know if they're like, there are sometimes you can find these things being attacked. Beam aboard Corvette. I don't have a Corvette though, so can't. But that's cool. That's an option. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, a shortcut to the bridge. I didn't know that existed. That's handy. But yeah, I know like if you can sometimes be basically just straight given one of these things by finding by like finding one that's being attacked and saving it. Guards their freighter mates with the expression of additional affection and loyalty. The crew members' features are too diverse for them to be related biologically. Perhaps his family has treated taking arm better than their own blood. Okay, I can't actually do anything with you guys. Be over with thinly veiled contempt. They sense I am not a born freighter dweller like themselves and are suspicious of soft planetary background. Okay. Can't seem to talk to what I would assume. Oh wait, there's. Yeah, let's hi, Admiral. An air of weary authority clearly marks this being as the freighter's captain. Offer to buy the freighter? Let's see what they offer. Cost 50,000. Freighter hyperdrive, interstellar scanner, which is currently supercharged, but it's a C-class freighter. Nah, I'd rather wait until I. Sorry, Admiral. Yeah, not quite interested after all. One, that would cost most of my units, and two, yeah, I'd rather wait until I have a opportunity to get one for free, which I know is a possibility because you can. I've seen it happen. So probably just have to go to a more piratey system. Print processor, object in use. Okay, no idea. Able hand. Watching through the eye of this electronic life form, multitude of entities, huh? Using a sense of infinite freighters warping through infinite galaxies with infinite Korvac's eyes all turned towards me. Fun. Misting plants, I guess? I'm not gonna steal his food. How do I get out of here? Surgeon. Alright, back to the bridge, to the where I was. Yeah. Nifty. So, but that's how that works. We can get on these. Good. And if I do find one that I like the look of, and actually do want to just grab buy, I can always do that. Ow? What the? Excuse me? Can we find a freighter that doesn't jettison me through a wall when I get launched? I didn't like that. Okay, where is the space station? I need to go to the space station. That's right. Okay, oh, interesting. You can't warp while you're right next to a ship. Good to know. Huh. Yeah, I know. I have more exosuit upgrade chart pods. Or pod charts. But right now, I want to focus on something a little more productive in other ways. Not to say that getting my exosuit upgraded a bunch isn't good. It certainly helps, and it's very nice. But I don't like. I can do that on my own time. Now that we've gotten it down, that's how those work and all that. I can do those maybe on my own time if I feel it.
Warning. Threat detected.
Oh, hello. Yeah? Where? Where is threat? There is threat. Tag. No, I want to tag. I want to tag. Tag it. Range for long. Thief. Something. Reward. Okay. See, would that get me too close? Yeah, okay, I'm already close by just normal travel. So let's not use the warp. I would try to shoot me off.
Hostile ships approaching.
There we go. Now I can take down. Boom. Dealt with.
Hostile ship received. Defeated.
Stand use the Viking improved. Excellent. I don't mind if I do. Did I get anything good out of that? Don't see anything right off. Alright. I need to move some of this out. That can go over there. That can go over there. That can go to there. That can go to there. Keep that on me for a moment. That can go to here. Hold on to that. There. Oh, and that can go over here as the dog set. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Back to here we go. Not the freighter. Space station. Is I need to go to a different system if I want to make use of it. I'm going to continue the base storyline. I need to go to the Stranger's coordinates. That was at this place. I think if I continue this main storyline, will unlock for a number of things that'll help me with upgrades and gain some of the things I've been missing that I need to get in order to like harvest other materials and all that. There's could be. I'm pretty sure there's some more things we have to proceed along this line of progress before it unlocks. There you are. Moon of Min W36. Bleak Moon, Cactus Copper Pirates. So nothing sticks out for things I obviously want resource-wise, but that's okay. We're mostly here for this anyway. Resources. What in the... Okay, hold on a sec. Yeah, we'll land here. I want to see those critters. What in the world are these? They are... You know what they make me think of? Glyphids from Deep Rock Galactic. Especially the infected ones with the rock pox or whatever it's supposed to be.
Units received. Units received.
As I scan. Go.
Units received. Units received. Thermal protection received.
Okay. This place is on fire. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, hold on. Okay, it's a weird jellyfish floaty thing. I saw that and I was like, for a second there, I thought it looked like a xenomorph.
Received.
Alright, this way is the right way anyhow. So that works. This place is on fire. It's not even California.
Units received.
Hello, other weird critter. Wait, before I scan one of you? I don't know if I like the look of you as much. Oh, look at the little guy. He's a real tiny down yellow thing.
Received.
Getting closer. Oh, hey, that looks like... Oh, wait, no, that's the thing I can't harvest. Okay, yes, it is. Oh, are you hostile? Or are you just wandering around? Can't tell. Yeah, this is on the list of items that I want to be able to harvest that I can't because I don't have a hazmat costume. Hello! A crashed ship? Let's poke around. Standard supplies lying around the area. Make it clean. Alright. Interesting. Let's see what the signal beacon says. Need sodium. I've got that. Chromatic metal. Let me just bring my ship over. Yeah, right here's good. Substitute chromatic metals. Thank you.
Technology repaired.
Input sensor. Yeah. There are no life. There are no signs of life. There is only the static of a broken communicator. Extract records. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. The only other uncorrupted data is a set of plans to upgrade for my mining. Advanced mining laser. Replace the standard mining beam optics with high-grade living glass, allowing the beam to be effective against large and or rare resource deposits. I think I already have something like this equipped. The lens adapts automatically to minute fluctuations in the beam waveform, minimizing scatter, increasing device mining potential. Yeah, I already have one of these, so it's like, oh, your objective's already done. Because, yeah, if you look at my multi-tool, behold, is the double beam instead of the single beam. So I have that single beam mining beam itself, but I do have an upgrade for it already, and actually I have 2 upgrades for it. So, nice. Now what? Great tech right there? Okay. Let's take a look. I don't remember marking this, but I'll grab it. Anything else cool in the area? Oh, I can scan you now. Maybe. I think. Oh, it's the little guy. Something behind it. Never mind. It's like weird. Okay, what do I do with this? It's a C class, and it is broken to pieces. Supreme upgrade to for the deflector shield. That's nice, I guess. Okay. Deflector shield. Yeah, this is okay. Let's do a compare just to see. The way lower damage potential right now. Shield strength is better. Hyperdrive range is slightly better. Maneuverability is lower. Alright, leave the ship or claim ship, add to ship to collection. Okay, let me just. I think I know how this works, but I want to be 100% sure. That it isn't going to just overwrite my own ship. Notice I open the quick menu, go to the summon vehicles menu, then select the start stack of ships icon. View all your own starships and select the one you want to call it. Yeah, okay. Yep, so sweet. I can claim this. I think I do have to do a few basic repairs of its, like, launch system and all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix those, or otherwise we're not gonna be able to get off the ground. Easy enough. Let me see.
Technology recharged.
I am going to need starship. Hermetic steel, metal plating, pure ferrite, hydrogen jelly. Well, that's starship damage can't be summoned. Okay, yeah. Select other ship. Launch thrusters at 100% charge. 25% required to summon. Okay, why isn't it letting me do that? I guess it does. Oh, I thought it would move. I'd accidentally walked away from it. Okay. Get here real quick. Good. I need. Do I not have right ferrite? You know what? I can make the right ferrite. Doesn't matter. So, hermetic seal, metal plating. Boom, boom.
Repaired. Technology repaired. Component repaired.
I don't have the microprocessors. That is a problem. Your ferrite, dehydrogen jelly. That I can get from just going here, go put you down.
Technology recharged.
And the magnetized ferrite is just break back down to that. Hydrogen jelly. Okay, pulse engine and that. I just don't have a hyperdrive on it. Can I fly this thing without a hyperdrive? All I need is to take this up to the space station.
Shield down.
Oh wait, better yet, could I do that? Okay, let's land it again. Let me swap over to my other ship. And could I just... Did I travel that far? Seriously? How did I travel far enough to lose sight of my old ship? Also, are these things friendly? I should try that out. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to take my old ship. I'm going to go back to the space station and then just see if I can swap it. Like, it's functional now, so it should be able to come when I call it, essentially. And that should be a lot faster than trying to fly the broken down one back to the space station without a warp drive. I also have a suspicion that I'm going to want to have something up here. Incoming frequency, yes. Artemis, entity, we received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? Priest entity Nada. Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis entity. Tell the truth. Your signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard, yes? A proper introduction to our home. Welcome aboard the Death Star. Alone amidst the stars. Signal detected. Anomaly. That's right. At this point, we get the we can access this, which is essentially a system jumping space station. But this is if you're playing multiplayer or with multiplayer open, this is where you will probably interact with the most people, because this is also like the player. But I think this is also where I can unlock a buttload of technologies and other goods. I may have to come back here more than once to do most of that, but let's see what we can do. Quicksilver Synthesis Companion. Where to earn Quicksilver? New Quicksilver mission is available at the Nexus every day. Up to a maximum of stack of 3 weekend events generate significant additional Quicksilver. Select expedition rewards. Jetpack, electric jetpack trail. Okay, that's from an old expedition I did, I guess. Or wait, no, maybe that is just one that is of just freebie.
Collectible received.
I mean, it looks cool. I don't know how it works. How does it work? I'll figure it out later. For now, let's keep looking at what we have. Expedition Terminus. Expedition details. Start an expedition to go on a journey alongside the whole community. The exclusive phase rewards earned on expeditions are available to all saves. Sign up for Expedition 19 Corvette design to assemble a suitable to assemble a habitable starship, your home in the stars, a refuge from the Central Horde. So essentially, this is a expedition I could go on that focuses on Corvette construction, but I kind of want to just do that myself, the hard way, maybe. But it's I want to stick more on the main game right now. The terminal rejects my input. Whatever its purpose it appears, I am not yet authorized to use it. Okay, I guess I have to go talk to what's her bucket. Who, if I remember right, is up there. Hello, Priest Entity. I am Priest Entity Nada, Divergent Corvax. Welcome to our Anomaly. Our home here is pleasant, yes? Polo's own design, a perfect bubble beyond the Sentinels, beyond vengeful Corvax. Nada watches time come and go. Let's ask about Artemis. A traveler entity. Perhaps they are known to you. I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. They were lost to us, highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the Sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. The Corvax watches me. There is a patience, an organic tilt to the way they hold their metal shell. Alright, let's ask about her. Nada awoke with the death of Corvax Prime. Could not understand why such things happen, why we are alone. Now I am divergent. The convergents do not see through my eyes. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo Friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. So she got cut off from the robot collective. Nada. As Carapace pulses with a gentle light. Oh, excuse me, everyone. I gotta go check on my daughter real quick. Okay, the daughter is appeased. I return. Ask about Polo. Polo friend found Nada, found my signal, Nada is safe. Now Nada finds other signals, makes others safe. The station has been calling to me since I woke up on the planet. Perhaps it called to Artemis as well. Ask about the space station. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free like Nada, to observe, to search. The Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. Nada watches me, judging my reactions as they speak. Okay. Speak with Polo Friend Traveler. Perhaps they might know more about missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. Polo Friend. Friends everywhere. If only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Artemis, friend. You are where they should be. Does not seem possible, but all things are possible. Such is the universe. We will find them, no doubt. There is always a signal, always a trace. Ask how. Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will not be where you were. You will be closer. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes? Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with other friends. We all help each other here. The Space Anomaly is a hub for travelers, a nexus that unites them wherever they are in the universe. Use Nada and Polo's home to meet other travelers, undertake missions, earn nanites, or upgrade equipment. Speak to other travelers, earn nanites. Learn how new technology blueprints, browse a huge array of base parts. Okay. I am being led to you. Ah, young one. You who still roam the boundaries of this universe, how I envy you. My time out in reality is long past, but I miss it greatly. Perhaps you might help an old soul and share the things you've seen. I yearn for the stars, for the glory of discovery. You have data on planets, okay. Thank you, little one. You have no idea what this means to me. Please take these nanites. They are nothing, but they are all I have. Earning nanites, yay. 240, not bad. Learn new technology blueprints. Over here. Generation Historian, Starship Research, Construction Research Station, Exosuit Research, okay. Traveler new, your suit is an extension of yourself. Let me aid you. Research exosuit upgrades? Yes, okay. An automatic translation device that records and parses nearby conversations for running the day's control learning system. On this entry-level model, limits translation capacity, so adds extra word translations for asking. Speeds things up. Tempting, but is it even worth it? I'm gonna get it done one way or the other, probably. So, Variation is able to swim underwater for extended periods, absorbs gases dissolved in water, membrane contact. Once constructed within user's exosuit inventory. I mean, that could be useful. Nutrient ingester. Oxygen rerouter, air burst engine, pressure membrane. Deep water causes elevated stress on the exosuit, oxygen circuits, and general life support system. Installation of this reinforced pressurization shell increases efficiency and protection while operating. Alright. So basically that helps me go deeper. This seems useful though. An advanced blend of reinforced metal and catalytic shielding allows the user to safely handle hazardous substances as well as perform the necessary feats of strength required to harvest certain farmable flora. That's worth nanites. Alright, so now I have that recipe. I can make this. Browse the user array of base parts. Okay. Before I do that, let me talk to you again. Because I want to see what this other stuff is. Personal refiner. Installing a small portable refiner accessible directly from the user's exosuit. Interface unit requires fuel and is limited to refining one substance at a time. Trade rocket. Personal rocket tree device. Galactic trade network. Goods will be transported. Interesting. Exocraft summoning unit. High-powered matter teleportation device. Allows any connected exocraft to be instantly transported to your location from anywhere in the galaxy. Aha. I don't have any of those materials though, and better refiner, exoskiff. Allowing the user to comfortably survey the seas in any weather, as well as provide in a steady and easy accessible fishing suit. Oh, I forgot they added fishing to this game. I don't know how fishing works at all. Alright. I have a good number of nanites right now. Abundant cold storage granting additional space to store your cash. Summon the exoskiff to a suitable body of water using the quick menu. Alright, I'll get that just because that has my interest. And I'm not quite sure what to make of it. Is there anything else here I want to grab? We already have some of that. Oxygen suppressor, radiation deflector, thermic, coolant, oxygen rerouter. Yeah, I think I'll get the I think I will get this one for aeration membrane. I'll make that some other time. So that should give me a few things to work with. Alright, now where is this quest review though? Let's see. Oh yeah, there's exocraft research, multi-tool research, learn new product recipes, synthesis lab. Oh, sweet goodness, there is so much here. Atlas Pass 1. Security information is passed granted to specific travelers by many primary galactic species, provides access to low-level restricted areas and outpost systems. That recipe. Security information is passed granted to specific travelers by many primary galactic species, provides access to mid-tier restricted areas and outpost systems. I don't know anything about that, but I'll get the recipe for it now, since I know I'll go on it later. War Piper Core. High capacity antimatter based fuel. This cell harnesses an internal black hole generator. Cells. Alright, storm crystal antimatter. Cell walls are specifically designed to reflect any reality paradoxes back towards the heart of the unit, where they generate additional power. So better warp stuff. Got it. Advanced fast processing and wide range of advanced technologies. I'm guessing I'll want all of this eventually, but for the moment, that would be if I make a plasma launcher, MRL, microprocessor, and specific travelers provides access to high-level restricted areas and outpost systems. I'm gonna want this eventually. Might as well have the. That's on the list of. I know I'm gonna want these for sure. Eventually, might as well get the research for them. Oh, and I could just get this so I can actually make these when it becomes necessary to make them, rather than having to go buy them. Alright. Where am I supposed to go now?
Technology installed.
I'll worry about that later. I do want that equipped though, so we're good.
Technology installed.
I have more silver back at my base. Crystal sulfide and salt. I have that back in my base too. Yeah, so I
Technology
can make all of this.
installed.
Nice. Fills up my slots though, which is a downside. Seriously, where am I supposed to go? Okay. Log. Oh, I have to install this first? Is that it? Oh, wait, no, this is just... Oh, wait, this is... Okay, this is just a secondary quest specific to make that. So I want to go back to here, explore the space anomaly. Now it should show my next target. Okay, it was also over here. It was this terminal. Okay. Ooh. Finally, I had use for more of my salvage data. Large prefabs, small prefabs, cuboid room. Cuboid room foundations. Whoa, okay, that expands on my initial constructions a lot. A weapon rack. Storage rack for multi-tools. This archive allows for a large expansion to use multi-tool collection. Long-term storage. Multi-tools placed in storage are unavailable for immediate use, however, they remain available for restoration to the user's active equipment list at a later date. So in other words, stick them in my base for look cool on the wall, and if I decide I want them later, I can use it. Wonder projector. Senior visualize any discovery currently listed. Alternative landing pad for starships. Short range teleporter, teleport cable, atmospheric harvester, automated trap, fishing device, autonomous mining tool, oxygen harvester, refinery, message module, save point, communication device. Welfare comes as a transmission of messages to other travelers. Alright, not gonna need any of that soon. Well, let me see here. Light floor, noise box. There is so much here. Cube, okay. Different types of exocrafts outside of the normal. And I just got a message saying that my daughter is calling for me again. I couldn't hear this time. Please hold. Okay. Sorry about that again, everyone. Yeah. Hopefully they're happy now. We'll stay happy. Nutrient processor, medium refiner. How's this different? The medium refiner allows two different substances to be combined in one material at better ratios. Must be installed. Okay, so that seems important for probably making specific items. I could have a galactic trade terminal in my base. That's also handy. But I imagine this will be needed to make specific items. I imagine it's warp over to a... Yeah. 3 different substances to be combined. I'll need that eventually, I bet. Antimatter reactor? Reality paradox can convert them into usable antimatter. User must monitor fuel levels to ensure continued operation. Safely contained, ready for use in all standard hyperspace power units. In other words, they'll fill up the upper train. Make feeder, livestock unit. Cool. And cylindrical room. Square room. But still, looks like a bigger, like, pre-made room. biodome, large glass, viewing sphere, hollow door, straight corridor. I can
Item
unlock that.
received.
Uses a lot of pure ferrite, so that's a big room. But hey, it works, it works. Where base construction provides a generous central space on which to expand. Yeah,
Item
let's get
received.
that unlocked. That should make my future base constructions a little nicer looking.
Item received.
Okay, speak to Nada about Artemis. Nada and Polo drift between worlds, and worlds there are many. Have you seen them, traveler? Friend, Nada wishes they could, Nada regrets much. Ask what to do. Traveler entity is free to make their own path, find Artemis entity, explore with others, travel to great sights. Proceed as you will, traveler entity. We will aid you, others will aid you also, even if you seek the Crimson Lyre. Ask about the Crimson Lyre. Pretty sure it means Atlas, which is related to the uh, Sentinels. False entity Korvax worship, but Nada knows better. Nada knows where it dwells. Nada chooses to disregard it. But if Traveler Entity wishes to seek it, Nada will help. Nada wishes you to be safe. Alright, ask for help with Artemis. Of course, Nada has a small gift for you. Perhaps it will help, perhaps not. Nada and Polo Friend will continue to search. Speak to us whenever you desire. Nanite? Okay. Unmissed stars. New expedition available, Corvette. Expedition will run for the next 5 weeks. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So it looks like if I go outside, I'll get a transmission. I can then get a clue as to Artemis's location and hunt it down from there. Nifty. Let me see here. Hello. Looks like they have their own teleporter. Have you stood before a portal, stranger? Felt it leech the life from your skin? Felt your chest burning as its power starts to melt your very being? I have. The traveler narrows their eyes, staring at me, judging my claim. After a moment, they nod. There is respect upon their face. I stood before the portal as all of crime, but did not cross the threshold. I reached out, only the tip of my finger grazed the gateway. The next moment, I woke aboard the Anomaly. I was transformed. The gateway here does not have the power of the ancient monoliths, though it shares aspects of their network. Use it as you wish. Nod with respect. Mercury returns my nod. There is much understanding in simple gesture. Okay, yeah, their portal looks a little chunkier than mine, but nice. Looks like we can visit other people's places as well. Looks like some people have put some real sick stuff together, judging from the pictures. But, featured ones? I don't know if that means that, like, these are, like, maybe these are creator-designed ones? I don't know. For now, I wish to return to the central salvage camp. Actually, no. I wish to go to... wish to go to the space station first. And I believe I can now summon the Anomaly anytime I'm in space, so I can get back here super easily from any place I go to. It's also a really handy way to, hey, I need to get between places again. Type of deal, and yeah, it should work well. Alright, next up, I want to summon, switch to that. Good. That way I know that one is selected. Yep, that's all good. Everything else is there. Do I care about any of these? Let's store that. Okay. Reason I do that is because that's one I actually want, I believe. I mean, it's an S level, which is good, I believe. So yeah, I'll get that. Then Starship Fabricator. This one, Starship Outfitting. Then I can do begin salvage analysis on this ship. Alright, extract customization module. Analysis, select desired operation, extract high value scrap metals or harvest reusable customization module. I didn't care much for the look of it. I'm not gonna worry about the module. I will scrap it for that though. Warning, Starship and all cargo will be destroyed. Confirm salvage decision. Yes. I do believe that. Okay, now I'm being burned. Sorry. Double check. Nothing else is on here. Yeah. Nothing else is on here that I want. So, it's good. Salvage. Salvage. Yes. Salvage drones deployed. Starship will be immediately processed for scrap. Salvage components will be added to customer exosuit automatically. Components awarded. Oh. Okay, didn't expect some of that. Spool of nano cables. Storage augmentation. Okay. Do that there. It's useful only as scrap to be sold at the trade terminal. Okay. So that's for trading. That's for trading. I'll just sell those. I like that they actually tell me these things are just for selling. Okay, that can go there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. I'll probably end up selling some of them, but first, I'm going to go to here. And yeah, we have a deflector shield, but we don't have an S-class deflector shield. Hyperdrive module. I don't need another one of those, right? Already got hyperdrive. Starship shield module. Don't care. So let's install this. No, when did I get those two spots? I don't remember that. Maybe they were there and I just didn't see them. I don't know. Shield strength 30. Nice. That'll help. And module hovers from the remains of salvaged starship and has to be collected from crashed freighters. Wait. And salvaged during frigate expeditions can be used to expand storage capacity of the space station's starship outfit. Is that this? Or this? I guess it would be this. Yeah. Upgrade starship. Apply augmentation. Right there or there? I kind of feel like I'm burning through more space on here for the modules than I am for the other stuff right now. So, apply that. Good. Alright. Then maneuverability 2, shield strength 11, hyperdrive range. Let's cadmium wire glue. Or sell it for Okay. Store that. Yeah, I don't like that one. Value 16 nanites. Wait. What if I get back and dismantle it instead? Oh, we got some resources I don't normally have. So that's good. I'll keep those. I think I saw some stuff I could use that with. Sodium wiring loom, metal magnetized ferrite. Yeah, okay. Really important to pay attention to what can be broken down for what. So I'll keep that. I'll have to go drop them off in my safe probably, but I'll keep them. That's all good. That's all good. That can go to my exosuit to be sold. I'm happy with that.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Alright. Cleans up that mess a bit. And we are good to go for that so far. Before we wrap things up for the night, I think, how about we check this out here? Let's see what we've actually got totalized so far. I've got a good mix of stuff. I'm just kind of curious. Corvette design, create new. Okay, what can I purchase first? Advanced modules or basic modules? Looks like I have to swap for them from something. I don't know what. Sell. Make swap offer. Interesting. Alright, what if I do purchase modules, basic modules? Okay, these ones use units like normal. Thunderbird, cockpit. I can get all the basic stuff I need. Alright. I was curious how that would work. Nice. Yeah, I think next step will be go back to base, drop off some of this excess stuff I don't want to carry with me, but don't really want to get rid of. I think we've upgraded our ship nicely. I think we're doing good on a lot of our other items here. Once I get some more nanites and everything, I should probably get some upgrades for my exocrafts as well. Last thing before we close up, I guess, would be for me to go back to my base just so I can get some of the resources I need to finish upgrading my suit. Central salvage camp. Whoop there. So, okay, good. What did I need here exactly? Sodium nitrate, silver, salt, and okay, not those. Interesting, I can hold a larger amount there than otherwise. Salt. Alright. Sodium nitrate. Wait. Silver. Okay. Alright, exoskip installed. Aeration membrane installed. And hazmat gauntlet installed. So now we can harvest some We don't have to worry about things getting in the way of me harvesting nearly as much as we do. Keep the gold on mission. This I'll store though. Alright. Happy with that, happy with that. Okay, cool. So yeah, next step would be to go into space, and that will trigger probably a conversation that will give us a new waypoint to go to. The space anomaly. Continue the search for Artemis with updates. Yep, okay. The Atlas Path. Polar Corvax and Jackport, Mr. Space Anomaly have promised to help me as I search for clues to my haunting Crimson visions. Cautioned against the coming to the Crimson Lair, but they have nonetheless marked an Atlas interface for me on my map. Wonder I might find. That's interesting. Atlas of an Atlas station houses an interface with creation itself. Access the galaxy map. Systems with access. Atlas stations are marked with a special icon. Alright, yeah, we have a lot to look into. And let me just double check. I bet this will have another thing for us. No? Okay. Might be done with that one for now then. Archive recovery progress. Oh! It has a time period. 4 hours, 27 minutes. Huh. So, in a certain amount of time, it will have another thing for us, which will probably be like the other ones, but still that could be a nice way to get more products, depending on where it sends us. Okay. But otherwise, I'm happy with the upgrades we got. We got a lot of goods there. We got a lot of goods there. Ooh, this is a supercharged slot. That one's already supercharged. That one's already supercharged. I don't have anything good to put there right now. Yeah. Yeah, comments below. What do you guys think? Hi there. What do you guys think so far? Anything? Favorite things you've seen in this game that, like, you've enjoyed yourselves, or that, like, what would be another way of putting it? Anything that you were surprised by? Yeah. Comments below. Let me know about your experiences with the game if you played it. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going with this next time. Looks like our next goal will be to continue the Artemis stuff. Just out of main curiosity and working from there. Plus, I think it'll give us more to work with overall. I'm really looking forward to the freighters being a freighter eventually. But I want to get one for free. And I am also really looking forward to the abandoned freighters, which I think should be getting unlocked as we pretty soon as we continue our storyline. I don't remember all the terms and conditions to get them unlocked, but there should be a way for us to do so, and that should be a lot of fun, giving us things to do which are different. I should save before I forget about anything else. save. Done. Well, everyone, hit like and subscribe to keep moving released if you're new here and haven't done so already. I gotta call it a night. Bye, everyone. Symbols kind of do here anyway. What? Okay. Emotes for this are fun.